You already know that Ghana and Cameroon are Nigeria's biggest rivals on the continent. You already know, of course, that Rashidi Yekini is our all-time leading scorer and the first man to score for us in the World Cup. You already know that Ahmed Musa holds the record for the most appearances for Nigeria and the most goals for us at the World Cup. Now here's a list of things that you probably do not know about the Super Eagles. Daniel Anyam was the first ever captain of the Nigerian national team. He was also the first former player to become the coach of the national team. In fact, there is a stadium in Owerri named after him because he is such a legend. So whenever you see what everybody else is doing at this particular time, you know that there was someone who laid the foundation, and his name is Daniel Anyam. Between 2010 and 2016, after the 2010 World Cup, no foreigner managed the team. The managers in that time period were Austin Eguavoen, Samson Siasia, Stephen Keshi, Shuaibu Amodu, Sunday Olise, and Salisu Yusuf. And if you remember, we won AFCON during that period, but also we had some very devastating defeats. Nigeria versus England in Korea-Japan 2002 is one of the cleanest matches in World Cup history. Not a single card was shown, whether yellow or red. The match ended 0-0. But if you recall, in case you were not there anyway, that was the game that launched the career of Vincent Enyama, Nigeria's greatest goalkeeper, arguably. Nigeria's first ever goal at a major tournament was scored by Asuko Ekpe. He and his brother Effiong were the first ever siblings to play for Nigeria in the same game. And as you know, many other siblings have gone on to play for Nigeria, from the Odegbamis to the Uches to the Kanus to the Olises and so on and so forth. Remember that it was this man and his brother that started it for the Super Eagles. And for the final fact I'm going to give you today, of the top 10 on the Super Eagles list for all-time appearances, only one player didn't play as recently as the 2000s. That is Muda Lawal. He retired from the national team in 1985 with 86 caps and is currently joint 5th on the list. Of his 11 goals for Nigeria, 2 came in 2 AFCON finals in 1980 and 1984, making him the only Nigerian player to score in 2 AFCON finals. So there is a reason why everybody is still revering Muda Lawal till this day. He was a mainstay in the Nigerian national team during a period in which we got 2 AFCON finals and he scored in both. That is all I have for you today. Remember that there are so many more facts to find out about the Super Eagles, so stay tuned. We have many more things to tell you.